Testing, testing.
Test, 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 test. Is mine on? I can't see mine moving.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, folks. We got a little bit of technical difficulties with our broadcast, so hopefully it'll come through clean sound-wise for you. If it doesn't, let us know, and we'll let you watch the game without us if that's what it takes. But hopefully we'll get to call the game for you. I'm Jared Young alongside Barry Larson. How you doing tonight, Barry?
Real good. Happy to be here. Happy to report that the JV basketball team got their first win of the season this afternoon. Let's look to make it 2 for 2, and as the boys' game comes up, maybe make it 3 for 3. We'll set the starters here for you real quick. Starting for the Tigers, Jasmine Nelson, Taloa Fallingwater, Autumn Charvez, Leah Frazier, and Emily Dykes. Starting for the Miners, Ellie Welch, Brianna Burgum, Chloe Selke, McKelvey Specht, and Jaden House.
Oh, and a turnover there quick by the Miners. Hopefully that won't hurt them here.
Here comes Jasmine Riley down the floor. She reverses it. Fallingwater has the bar, and it's back to Riley up top. Her pass to the wing is stolen by Jaden House, who dribbles down left side. Nice aggressive move to the hole, and the Miners are on the board.
Nice job finishing the play there by Jaden House, taking it coast to coast on that one to start the scoring.
Making a left-handed layup. A lot of girls might shoot the ball with the right there, but you take the risk of getting it blocked a little easier.
Holding the defender off. Another turnover, steal there by the Miners. And here they come.
Welch left side, looks into the post. Burgum, who feeds it back out, and then a skip pass across the House. Her three-point attempt up and no good. Rebound Mullins, Emily Dykes.
Just couldn't find the bottom of the bucket on that one was House. Nice, good-looking shot there for the Miners on that possession.
Looks like the Miners are showing some 2-3 zone, and Mullins working the ball around the outside, trying to get that zone to move.
Fallingwater with it now. Mullan starting the attack now.
A lot of familiar names on this Mullan team. We've been going up against this same group of girls for a number of years now.
Yes, we have. All play volleyball against each other, too, during volleyball season.
The Mullan Tigers coached by Sherry Lights and assisted by Paul Elston and Ken Dykes.
Yeah, Paul Elston's helping with the boys varsity. He's a boys varsity coach, too, so he's helping with both varsity basketball teams.
You know, in these small schools, small communities, you got to...
Oh, and there's Jaden House with another bucket for the Miners, making it 4-0 here with 6:23 to go. Sorry about that. Nice pass inside by the Tigers, just off the mark. That shot swatted away by House. That was Jarvez with the last shot attempt, got blocked. There's going to be Ellie Welch casting off, and they're going to call that one a two-pointer. And Ellie Welch knocks down the deep jumper for the Miners. And she comes away with a steal now. Back-to-back buckets for Ellie Welch. 8-0 Miners over the Tigers. Little press applied by the Miner basketball team now. Broken easily by the Tigers that time. Fallingwater all the way to the hoop, and she's going to get fouled. Now going to get 2 shots for Taloa Fallingwater.
Didn't catch the third official's name, but out there on the floor, Todd Bitterman from the St. Mary's area and Craig Jurgens from Coeur d'Alene.
That last foul was on Chloe Selke. First foul of the ball game. That free throw's good by Fallingwater, and that'll make it 8-1 now. Got the Tigers onto the scoreboard.
Fallingwater's second shot up, good, nice looking shot. 8-2 here early on. Ooh, Mullan looks to be extending their zone out a little bit more, putting a little bit more pressure on the Miner guards. They always do a really good job of getting the ball down low, and Burgum knows what to do with it when she gets it in there.
Burgum just can't find the mark. Nice effort there by Welch, but unable to save it.
Side out to the Tigers.
So how do you like this, the 1-2-2 press here that a lot of teams are using now at the varsity level?
Fairly easy to understand. The kids' responsibilities are pretty well spelled out, and the point of it is just to put some constant pressure on the Miners, getting a steal out of it, but just to make the ball tough to get up the court and tough to get into an offense. And I really like it. I think people have a lot of success with it around here. Kellogg runs it, the Miners run it.
The girls McKelvey Specht got that last steal there for the Miners.
This is a new little wrinkle for the Miners. They haven't ever exhibited too much full court pressure. So we'll see how their conditioning is tonight.
Oh, they get that ball across the middle of the Dykes.
Nice jump stop by Dykes. Pass left side for Riley. Her shot no good, but the rebound's up and in. That is, I'm sorry, that's Leah Frazier for her first 2 of the game.
House down. Oh, we're going to get a moving screen called on the Miners. They turn it over on the foul call. Into the game now. Looks like Brittany Phillips, number 21, and number 40, Grace Hunter, into the ball game now for the Miners as they continue with the press.
Brittany Phillips making her first appearance here. Oh, Grace Hunter, you just said that. I apologize.
It's all right.
I'm trying to keep stats here at the same time, and my eyes were down away from the game there.
I'm with you. I'm trying to do that as well, and I'm already a bucket behind.
You'll have to forgive us both. Jared and I had our COVID vaccinations this afternoon, and
this is true.
We are unsure of what types of effects it's having on us.
Good look down low that time by Nelson. Just couldn't find the handle, could the Tigers that time, and I'll turn it over. And here come the Miners.
Right here, Lily, you got it.
Miners at full strength this evening, as are the Tigers.
Phillips from deep.
Phillips' first shot off left side. Grace Hunter can't quite hold on to the rebound, and here comes Riley the other way.
Nelson. Jasmine Nelson.
Jasmine Nelson.
That's all right. Nelson's still able to get possession secured for the Tigers there. Top Emily Dykes dishes the ball now. Ooh, another block shot. I think that was by House with a block.
Welch is in the middle. She drives left side, guarded by Dykes.
Kick out to Welch. And boom goes the dynamite.
Nice shot by Jaden House.
Well, again, the pressure of the press. Ellie Welch able to get her hands in there. And they're going to give that jump ball to the Tigers.
And here comes Layla Burmeister, her first action of the night. She replaces Chloe Selke. Get a quick breather. 3:42 here left in the first quarter. 11-4 Miners over the Tigers from Mullan. Little Silver Valley rivalry here tonight.
Miners sticking in the 2-3 zone. Another steal by the Miners. Here comes Welch. Up and in, Barry, up and in.
Nice job by Ellie Welch. She really has a nose for getting to the hoop. When she makes her mind up, she's going to do that.
Miners off to a great start in this one. Another tipped pass there by Welch. She's getting her hand all over the basketball tonight. Oh, and they force an errant throw there by Falling Water, and that's going to turn it over. Another turnover from that Miner pressure.
Ellie's already got 9 points here tonight. Let's hope she can keep that up. Here's Jaden House, top of the key. She passes right side to Welch, who quickly throws the entry pass to Grace Hunter. Looked like she might have been fouled there, but no foul called, and the Tigers come up with the ball. But it's good that the Miners keep looking inside there. That's got to be part of any good basketball team, a little bit of balance.
There's Nelson for deep. Almost banks in the three-pointer, but can't find the bottom of the bucket. Here comes Welch across the timeline. Phillips. And nice. A little turnaround, I think. Good defense there by Fallingwater, stopping Burmeister down low.
I think with a year or two more of experience, a summer under her belt, that Layla Burmeister is going to be a real quality player. She's got she knows what to do down there. Now she's just developing those skills. So it won't be too long before she's a real big contributor to this team.
They can't coach size. All right, another turnover by the Miners.
Brittany Phillips, left side, her jump shot up and good. She's on the board, 15-4 Miners here, 2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Nice shot there by the freshman. Miners able to get right back into that pressure. And Welch almost, there it is. Phillips finishes off the steal.
And a nice unselfish give to House, who's fouled by Fallingwater. She'll go to the line. But Brittany Phillips there made a good decision. She had a look at the basket, but chose to make the easy play and dump it off to Jaden House, who was fouled, and she was rewarded a couple foul shots for her efforts.
A good unselfish play there by Phillips.
Well, I hear you guys had a game canceled earlier this week.
Yeah, the 5th and 6th graders did not get their chance to play on Wednesday. We had a Wednesday game scheduled, got canceled because of current world situations.
I just know we've been looking so forward to watching those guys play, and you know, for them to have the opportunity to get out there, and this COVID is really starting to stink when it's getting in the way of those things. So
it does.
How are they looking though? They looking good? They ready to go? You guys got beat by a pretty tall St. Mary's team that
I
game.
think they'll be a little better this second time out. They're starting to actually run the plays that get called, so that'll help.
Very good.
A little more pressure by the Miners.
Looking good. And a timeout called by Coach Lights and the Mullan Tigers. So here with 1 minute 47 seconds remaining in the first quarter, the Miners have a commanding 17-4 lead.
And we're back here, second quarter action. Miners turnover again. Brittany Phillips on the steal. And she's going to turn around and get fouled, I think, on that time by number 14, Jasmine Nelson. That's the second foul. So 2 fouls on Mullan, 2 fouls on Nelson. So she'll have to play clean the rest of this first quarter at least. Oh, almost. I'll say it's a pass there by Hunter. Good shot there by Nelson, making it 17-7 now.
And a scrum for the ball down there. Jump ball, it's going to remain the Miners' ball on the baseline. Nice to have some fans in attendance tonight, some parents.
Yeah.
Family being able to come and support their student athletes. It's been a long time since.
I think every player filled out their 2-ticket limit, so I think technically you could call it a packed house.
Packed house. We are at capacity here at Kirby Krulitz Court. Burmeister swing pass to Welch, left side. Welch will drive down the middle, give a nice pass right back to Burmeister, goes up and off the backboard for a 2-point play.
I like seeing the bank shot there out of the freshman. Oh, good job there by the Miners. Oh, another steal forced by the hands of Ellie Welch into the hands of Phillips, and there she goes. Oh, just can't convert a left-hand layup, but rebound there by Welch.
Rebound by Welch, put back and up and in.
Good job by the Miners finishing that play. Fallingwater able to break the press with the dribble this time, all the way into the lane, and she's off the iron, but she gets her own rebound.
Back up, and the boards are controlled by McKenna Merrick. She'll bring it down right side. We have numbers right now, 3-on-2. She looks into Burmeister, nice lob pass, turnaround jump shot.
Good look from Merrick down low to get it down low.
You tell Coach Farkas has really been emphasizing getting that ball into the post, as has Coach Miller. It's important to get it down there so the defense has to.
Last second shot. Just not quite there, but the Miners do have a great first quarter, 21-7 over the Mullan Tigers right now. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll go to the second quarter. All right, and out of the timeout, out of the quarter, starting the second quarter now, it is 21-7, Wallace over Mullan at the moment here in the girls varsity game here. Great night for basketball here in the Silver Valley. Not snowing, so I don't have to shovel my driveway, so that feels good.
Hey, we need some snow. It was a nice day today, but boy, it was cold out there.
It's
that
been
wind
cold
was whipping
the last
and
few
blowing.
days.
Yeah. A little humidity in the air.
Nice
Sorry,
ball movement
I didn't
there.
have a poem ready for this evening, Jared.
That is all right. Falling Water can't find the mark, but rebounded by Dykes. She's going to put it up, and she is fouled. And that'll make it a chance for 2 shots here for Dykes.
Called on McKelvey Speck. That's her first foul of the game.
And that's the second team foul on the Miners.
Dykes goes to the line. Her first shot up, no good. Thank you. Her second shot up, no good. Just off the outstretched fingertips of Macy Hemphill, making her first appearance of the game. Miners show 2-3 zone. Dykes will inbound the ball. On the floor for the Tigers, Dykes, Nelson, Charvez, Falling Water, and who's the last player out there for the Tigers? Sarah Haig is in the game for the first time tonight. Ball's advanced up to Brittany Phillips. She tries to get it to Hemphill. Jasmine Nelson will have a breakaway. She's chased down by Phillips and Specht. Her layup no good. Rebounded by Jaden House. House pushes hard the other way. Jump stops at the left elbow. Her jump shot up and good. Nice shot by Jaden House.
House and the Miners feeling it from the outside so far tonight in this one. And they're able to set up and get a trap. Big Brittany Phillips is good on the inside of that trap, making it hard to pass across back the middle.
Steal and another bucket for Jaden House there.
Let's go, Jaden.
Miners really doing a good job understanding their roles in this pressure.
Jaden with 13 here in the first half so far.
Oh, and a little too much mustard on that pass, and it falls into the hands of Hemphill. And here come the Miners.
Mullan stays in the zone. Miners looking for the high post there. Skip the ball over to House, left side. She skips it right back to McKelvey Specht, who's a step just inside the three-point line. Her shot's no good, but rebounded by Selke on the baseline. Gets it, goes back up. Hemphill a rebound. Selke a rebound.
Miners playing volleyball down there.
About 3 or 4 rebounds for the Miners right there, and just couldn't get a basket to fall.
They're padding stats.
Padding their stats, yeah. Foul's called on 32. Who is that? Who did you call that foul on?
I think they got that foul on 24. That's Falling Water.
Taloa Falling Water. Quickly she'll be replaced by Leah Frazier. Oh, Frazier replaced Charvez. I apologize.
Into the game, yep.
Coach Lights has a shorter bench than the Miners down there. Looks like just one of their substitutes is getting in the game so far.
Nice free throw there by Chloe Selke.
And so far for the Miners, all 10 have seen action tonight. So Coach Farkas taking advantage of that deep bench to get these girls more experience and some seasoning for the upcoming league schedule.
Up 19, Wallace pulls the press off. Chance to work on their half-court defense. And Nelson attacks it and bakes another one in for the Tigers. 26-9 here with 6 minutes to go.
Jared has left me in charge of keeping score, and I'm not doing a very good job as far as on the screen there, but I promise I'll do better.
We'll get it. We're a little short-handed here for the girls' game tonight, and a little student help will be nice.
6 minutes.
We got a little bit from Libby Votter helping us out on the camera tonight.
And we have a visitor from Mullan, Ashton. Your last name, Ashton? Ashton Thompson's here, and Sheila is up here as always. Sheila, I regret to inform you I've forgotten your last name. Sheila Tapman's up here running the camera duties for the girls basketball team.
So out of the timeout, 5:55 to go here in the first half. 26-9 Miners. Miners really shooting the ball well from the outside.
Yeah,
right
they
now.
really are. They're getting those layups to fall, which haven't really, well, you said from the outside. Yeah, they're shooting well both inside and outside. They're getting a lot of shots to fall here early on. Let's hope that continues. And they're hunting for their shots too, just as we say that.
Nice
House
offensive rebound there from Hemphill. Little trap on. House able to get out. Trap.
Nice
Selke.
block by Emily Dyke. She stuffed Chloe Selke as she went up for 2 points. So we'll go back the other way. Here's Nelson bringing the ball up.
Miners couldn't get through the tough Tiger defense that time.
Falling Water sets a screen on the right side for Nelson, whose shot is up no good. Rebounded by Selke. Head back the other way.
Here comes House now with the basketball. And ball's being tipped around. Speck's going to corral that one for the Miners. Miners really looking for a good shot here. They're going to get one here. Phillips just not enough on it, but good offensive rebound again by Hemphill, and she converts for the Miners.
Nice to see Macy contributing there. She's been working hard for years and years, and it's nice to see her finally get an opportunity. And she knows what to do down low, takes up her space, rebounds, and gets the ball to guards.
Oh, nice steal there from House. She steals the...
And mixes in a little Euro step right there. No good, but rebound Phillips, and her bucket is back up and in.
Miners doing a great job on the offensive boards tonight. They got to be getting close to double digits in offensive rebounds.
Nice to see Brittany Phillips get going. This is kind of her game. She likes to run up and down the floor and shoot open shots, and she can start putting some in there. I see her talking down on defense there, rotating and getting the block as we're talking about her. She brings it up left side, decides to pull it out.
One of the better games we've seen out of Phillips here at home so far. I haven't been all the road games. So
3-point specialist Spelk from the right side. Her shot no good. And 3 in the key. Oh.
No, I think they're gonna call the over the back call.
Okay. Coach Farkas will go to her bench after that foul call. Into the game for House is Welch. Into the game for Selke is Burgum. And McKenna Merrick replaces Chloe Selke. On the floor for the Miners now, Welch, Selke, McKelvey, Speck, Burgum, and Hemphill.
Oh, another good hands play there by Ellie Welch. Another steal. She disses to Speck. And she's going to get fouled that time by Jasmine Nelson. And I think that's Nelson's third personal here in the first half.
Mullan can't really afford to get into foul trouble considering they only have one substitute over there that has seen playing time so far this evening.
And Speck's up and good on her first free throw, extending that lead for the Miners. Autumn Chavez into the game now as Jasmine Nelson is forced to take a seat with those 3 fouls.
Visibly upset. She knows that she's probably not going to see the rest of this first half.
Jake rattle and roll. She did everything to that rim and knocked it down.
Nice
32-9. And Miners sticking in that 2-3 zone, doing a good job keeping those hands out, good body position. Coach Farkas must have really getting after these girls and make them play so well tonight.
They did. I think they had some real good practices over the break, and then just this week they've been getting at it hard. They played a fairly good first half last night in St. Mary's, but St. Mary's came out and hit a bunch of outside shots there in the second half to take the lead. And that's kind of been the difference for each of our teams this year is, you know, teams always seem to play really, really well against Wallace.
They're getting ready to
something about coming up here.
The threes especially seem to always be falling.
Yeah.
For everybody but us here. I don't know. That first free throw's off to McKenna Merrick on that last take to the basket. Good ball movement by the Miners here in the last few possessions.
Second shot, a good one. 33-9 Miners.
Yeah.
Dykes will walk the ball up the court. Pretty fast-paced game here for the Lady Miners this evening.
And stolen away again
there
by Welch.
See if she can make a layup. Nice.
Fish goes to the left on the right side there, Ellie.
Ellie is a lefty, so usually we would have wanted a nice right-handed layup. But hey, however you get them in, just put the ball in the hoop.
During game day, get that ball in the hoop.
See if the Tigers can figure out this perimeter defense here that the Miners are running so well.
Good job by the Tigers that time getting that ball inside the Dykes.
A couple nice quick passes and ends up with foul shots.
2:48 to go here. We got a foul on the floor by Burgum. That's her second personal. Only the 4th team foul on the Miners here in the first half.
Emily Dykes going to the line. She's a senior. She's joined by Taloa Fallingwater and Lindsay Waters, the other 2 seniors on the Mullan Tigers team. And Nelson's a freshman, as is Karis Stahl and Chavez. So hopefully some real good things to come here from Mullan. Got some good young players.
Nice job by Hemphill on the box out. Here comes Speck. And nice entry pass in there. Burgum kicks back out. Cross court now from Welch to Merrick.
Merrick tries her luck inside and kicks it back out herself. Nice patience here for the Miners, not forcing shots. Here's Welch right side. Her shot's no good. And Macy going to get called for a over the back foul. foul on the rebound there by Hemphill. Just didn't quite have position and really trying to do a lot there. And sometimes you just have to let well enough alone.
Hey, that's only the first personal on Macy, and I staying aggressive on the offensive rebounds. Can't be mad at it.
Hands out. I like to see the Miners with their hands out in that zone, eliminating or cutting down on passing lanes.
At least visually it looks like it's closed off. You know?
They're getting their hands on a lot of
And
passes.
another steal by Welch. She's got to have close to 10 steals. And another left-handed layup on the right side. Ellie,
you do you.
You know she'll do the right hand when there's pressure there.
Right. It looks pretty fancy.
And Ellie Welch having a great first half here for the Miners. 37-9 with 1:50 to go.
Steals and layups again. Got a hand on that entry pass. And then just takes it away from falling water. Or rather grabbed it as she was holding it up above her head.
Gets a jump there on the very next possession. And a couple subs on the floor. Grace Hunter back in, as well as Layla Burmeister for the Miners. And number 23, Kara Stahl into the ball game for the Tigers.
First action of the night. Kara is a freshman. Wearing number 23, Michael Jordan's number. Quick entry pass to Burmeister. Burmeister shot up, no good.
And here comes
Rebound,
Falling Water.
She's got her head down. She's got
Goes
buckets
right
in mind.
into the middle of that lane, and Miners with good positioning that time and get the player control foul.
McKenna Merrick sliding her feet in front and making a real courageous play there. Nice to see the cheerleaders in the house tonight. First time in a long time. They're coached by Mrs. Heyman and Mrs. Hunter, doing a nice job with those girls. I think they have a junior high group as well.
I think they do. And they get the Hunter in the middle of that key, breaking that zone down a little bit. Going to get a good shot attempt, I think.
Miners being really unselfish, almost to a fault there.
Yep.
They're passing up some open shots and trying to keep that ball moving.
That was good job on defense that time by the Tigers. So getting their hands in there, stealing one away.
1 minute, 9 seconds left here in half number one. 37-9 Miners at this point over the Tigers. Miners in a 2-3. Mullan hits the cutting Leah Frazier down in the middle, and she's fouled by Merrick. And after one more foul, we'll shoot 1-on-1. Both teams will be in the bonus if there are fouls here.
All right, Frazier.
First shot, back rim, no good. One shot remained, just under a minute left here in the first half.
Well, second attempt flying. And off the mark, and Burmeister skies for the rebound.
It has been a pretty tough go so far this year for nice entry pass. Man, that is so encouraging. Great pass. Respect in the house. She turns and makes an easy layup. Nice job. 39-9, 30-point lead here just at the end of the first half. Miners they're not pressing, but they are sure putting pressure on these Tigers to make good plays.
I know Welch almost gets her hands on another one. Does again, and she gets another steal.
It's like she has a magnet on her hand. She makes a half-court pass to Speck, who goes down and is fouled by Charvez. Kelby Speck to go to the line to shoot two, try to extend this Miner lead.
Nice job by the Miners getting that ball out in transition off the steal.
Welch had a couple choices down there.
Yes, she did. Made the right one, it appears. So 39-9 now, Miners. Next free throw. Oh, almost finds the shooter's touch, but doesn't get it to fall.
Back in the game, replacing Charvez is Emily Dykes. Charvez will take a seat here probably for the remainder of the first half. I would think a rebounding substitution here.
And free throw is up and good.
Speck does well to put that one in.
Nice job, McKelvey Speck, making it 40-9 now. Good to see the Miners finally get a chance to score some points here at home. Well, it's all over Dykes here up top. Cross-court pass. Frazier blocked.
Coach Light's encouraging the girls to keep that ball moving. It's starting to stick a little bit. Ball's out of bounds. It'll stay Mullan. Probably be the last scoring opportunity of the first half here. Let's see if they have a play that can get them an easy look at the basket.
Miners will stick in that 2-3 zone here with 5 seconds left.
What are they doing?
Oh, and I thought they do. They hit
Got
Falling
it right
Water under the hoop.
Falling Water. She passes to Frazier. Frazier's bank shot, no good. Rebounded by Burmeister. Let's see if Welsh can get a shot up here.
Oh, nope. She doesn't get a chance too. Well,
really good half of basketball for the Miners here. Coach Farkas has these girls playing well tonight.
It's 40-9 here at halftime. We'll leave you with a little bit of our sponsors who put on this great or help put on this great broadcast for us. Stick with us. We'll have second action for you shortly.
Welcome back, Miner fans. 49 here, start of the third quarter. Miners coming out playing really good basketball this evening. This is the second game of a 3-game triple header. We have the JV boys to begin with, followed by the varsity girls, and the varsity boys will take over after this one is complete.
They're going to call over and back that time. I thought it might have been tipped last by Jasmine Nelson in the backcourt, but they said it was off the Miners, and it'll turn the ball over.
Jared, what's your message to a team when you have a huge halftime lead like this and things seem to be going, nothing can go wrong for you?
I mean, for me, my strategy was to get my players to actually stick with the game plan. I want to see you guys run the plays right. Let's see if we can't have one good quarter here, play well, do the things we're supposed to do, and usually they just settle down and just start to control what they can control. That you'll have a better quarter.
Right.
House for 3.
Miners come out firing right away. Nice rebound by Hunter underneath. Her shot tipped a little bit off the mark. House, another 3-point attempt. No good, bounce right back to where she shot it.
She's going to take the third
Open
shot.
for another 15-footer.
Another rebound for the Miners. Miners are going to get 5 shots up.
Nice job. Just the combination of size and quickness there. The Tigers are a little bit overmatched when it comes to getting to those loose balls. So the Miners are able to get a bunch of rebounds, and Hunter will go to line for a couple shots here.
Anytime you can get 4 or 5 shots on a possession, something good's going to happen.
We'll take it. Hemphill's first shot up and no good. She'll shoot her second shot. 40-11 here, beginning of the third quarter.
And off the mark. Ball danced around. Hemphill's going to get the offensive rebound. Misses again, gets her own rebound. And another foul. Now she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Foul was called on 34. Is that Emily Dykes? That's her. Oh, I'm sorry.
24.
24.
So falling water, and that's her third personal. And Hemphill cashes in finally for the Miners here. 41-11 now. And second attempt.
There you go, Maze.
Through the bottom of the net as well.
Were you trying to hit at me to add to the score there?
No, I actually didn't even realize. I
Okay.
wasn't looking at that.
42-11.
And Hemphill gets her hands on one, but it'll stay Tiger basketball.
You know, sometimes it seems to me the difference, one of the big differences between the different levels of schools, just the ability to pass the ball around the perimeter and get into your offense, whether it be, a sharp pass, a pass fake.
The small detailed plays.
Right.
Yeah, you see a lot more, especially 5A basketball. You see a lot crisper with the
Passing around the perimeter and getting the ball into their offense.
Just the movement of the ball, dribbling, the passing.
Something that comes with coordination and the more passes you catch.
Knowing when to throw a certain pass.
Right. What type of pass, where your body needs to be to throw that pass. You got to have awareness of your body and what it's doing out there. Just thinking about these things that we're working with some of these younger JV players who are growing and maturing and growing into their bodies and becoming more coordinated. But boy, it just seems to me sometimes passing the ball is an issue. So
yeah. Falling water good on the first free throw. Off the mark here on the second. Hemphill rebound. Here comes House with it now. Pressured by Nelson. She's going to get all the way to the hoop, off the mark. And a fight for the rebound down low.
jump ball possession will go to the Tigers. Wallace got the ball to begin the second half. Just under 6 minutes left here, third quarter. Wallace up 42-12. Nelson will bring it up left side. No real sense of urgency in the Tigers game.
Nice job there by Merrick getting a steal on defense.
Steal by Merrick. She's guarded by Dykes. Does a nice job to cut her off her lane to the basket. Put a nice entry pass to Hemphill, and her shot's up and good.
The Miners continuing to get that ball down low, continuing to hit the lay-ins when they need them.
Good balance tonight for the Miners.
Dykes with it now. Able to get it to Nelson. She's going to shoot the 15-footer off the mark. Nice rebound there by Frazier.
Nice rebound.
Unable to connect, and Hemphill's
getting a lot of rebounds here early in this third quarter. On the floor for the Miners, Phillips, House, Hemphill, McKenna Merrick, and Grace Hunter. Merrick with the rebound. Drives baseline, kicks it back out the House in the corner. She'll spot up, think about it.
Thought about that one, takes it in. Oh, ball dances off everybody's hands out of bounds, and it'll be Tiger basketball.
Gotta get rid of that thought there and just let it fly. Shooters, shoot. I always wanted to be one of those guys who just got the ball and had a green light to jack it up, but I still, to this day, hear my dad's voice in my head and my coach's voice, let's take good game shots, and I find myself saying a lot of the same things to the younger players here. Wallace is in a 2-3 zone. Mullan working it around the perimeter, looking for an open shot. Riley looks from the, or Nelson looks from the corner.
And gets out to Phillips, and Phillips going to go coast to coast with it. And off the mark, but House rebound, but across the arm is Dykes.
We do have a Jasmine Nelson here at Wallace High School, don't we? Or Jasmine Riley?
We do.
Okay.
I think that's for the confusion.
And I think Jasmine and Jasmine were friends. And I don't know, were they always together? I don't know why I keep saying that. House at the line, shooting 2.
Off the mark on the first. The House has been battling an ankle injury most of the season. Says it still feels it a little, but she's playing through it. Looks pretty good out there tonight.
Suffered it in that first St. Mary's game, I believe, about a month and a half
or
ago.
the Bonners Ferry.
Oh, Bonners
They're
Ferry.
up at Bonners Ferry.
That's right.
I saw it. It was pretty good looking bruise on that one.
Nice passing and nice entry pass from Falling Water to Frazier.
That was Frazier down low. Nice job.
Nice shot. Small things like that might get the Tigers going here, and Nelson ties up McKenna Merrick on top.
Back-to-back good possessions there out of the Tigers.
Whole new group of 5 players coming for the Miners. Burmeister, Burgum, Specht, Selke, and Welch.
Oh, Miners mass substitution, getting everybody onto the floor tonight. Selke up top. Good ball movement out of the Miners. Finds the high post.
All right, good look by Burgum. She looked at the hoop, got the defender just to flex for a second, and then made the
That was one of the best possessions I've seen out of the Miners.
Very nice job,
there.
yeah.
Great ball movement. Got the ball inside on the zone and kicked it out for a nice shot.
It is a beautiful thing when that ball goes outside and then it's kicked back out for an open look at the basket.
And we're going to get travel on the floor, giving that ball back to the Miners.
Into the game for the Tigers, number 20. That is Livia Blankenship. That's Blankenship's first appearance of the night. She's a 5'8" sophomore. She'll take the middle of the Tiger zone. It's like a 2-1-2. Miners doing a good job getting around the perimeter. Once again, beautiful play, a skip pass to a quick entry pass to Burmeister, who puts it up and in.
Yeah, again, the pass. What we're just talking about, the passing is looking a lot crisper out of the Miners right now, and it's transitioning into easy buckets. Off the mark there from Delson into the hands of Selke. And the Miners will set it up once more.
Goes into Burgum. Brianna always does a good job of taking stock of where she's at. Some post players get it in there and just think to shoot right away, but she catches and really is a good triple threat down there looking for her options.
Yeah, she's definitely not a black hole player.
No, she does a great job of keeping the ball moving.
That's where it gets sucked in and the ball never leaves that spot.
That's right. Like Jameer plays. Well for the steal. She goes left side. There's that left-handed layup again. This time on the left side. Looks like Jasmine Nelson has an issue down on the baseline. We'll take a quick break while they figure this out. Score 51-14, 2.5 remaining in the third quarter. after that quick break, looks like Jasmine Nelson had some type of, maybe got banged in the face there. Coach Lights is looking at her chin, and comes acting athletic director Pat Speck come over and see what he can do to help.
Hopefully she'll be all right down there and be able to get back into the action tonight.
Chavez replaced Nelson right away. She gets the ball and looks in the middle. Looks to shoot, but foul. Foul was called on Brianna Burgum. That's her second foul. Brianna manning the middle of the minor zone. Nice job fending off an attack there. Chavez has the ball in the corner. She's surrounded by Selke and Welch.
Dykes with it now. And she's going to reset things. Those Miners looking pretty stout now in their defense tonight.
2 minutes left here, third quarter. 51-14, Miners on top.
Yeah, one really nice thing I've seen out of the Miners is those hands up on defense.
Yep. And that's something that comes through practice. You just always remind them, hey, we got to get those hands up, because the second you have them down, I mean, that's a passing lane right there. If you can get those hands in the passing lane, it takes away one more of their options.
Yep.
Dyke shot no good. Draws nothing but air. Side out to the Miners. Welch will bring the ball up the court. Pass right side, Kelby Speck. She finds Burgum at the elbow, who is...
Awkward play there. They're going to call a travel on Burgum. I thought Dykes might have got her hand on the ball. We might have saw a quick jump call, but instead...
Kind of the referee's option there, or what? If you go up with the ball and then come down, that's a jump ball, right?
Yeah, I guess he was assuming she was going to go up and do something with it, and then didn't.
She just got a piece of it on the way up there. Chavez and Welch hustling in the corner for...
Yep, they're going to say Charvez's feet were out of bounds.
I always see I hate to see that happen to a kid where they make such a great hustle play and then just a shoelaces on the end line, and they're called out of bounds. I hope she keeps playing hard. That's all.
Yep.
All you want is for these kids to play hard. Burmeister inside. I really like that.
Nice
that possession there. That seems like I don't know if that's part of the offense, but we've had a couple easy looks from swing, pass, and a quick look inside. Burmeister closes out.
Deep 3 attempt that time. That shot was Sarah Haig. She was off the mark.
Back into the game, replacing Chavez for the Tigers, number 23. That's Kara Stahl. Stahl's on the floor with Haig, Dykes, Blankenship, and Falling Water. There's a screen left side for Selke. She drives.
Going to go right back to it.
Welch,
I think that was the same play they just ran, but this time they were saying we're taking away the post, and Welch had a nice look at it.
Nice drive by Falling Water, who's fouled by Welch.
Thought Welch might have got a lot of basketball that time, but must have had a little bit of arms. I don't see too much complaints.
Mullan girl had to climb in over there amongst the high lift and retrieve the ball for us. Falling Water go to the line for a couple shots here. Closing minute of the third quarter, 53-14, Miners on top. Falling Water takes aim. Her first shot up and good. Nice looking shot.
15 points now for the Tigers.
The Lady Miners have a nice group of photos there on the wall and right behind the basket, and the boys will be coming soon. Yesterday was picture day for them, and should be some pretty fun photos. Ashley Miles handling the photography for the school this year.
Well, both free throws made there by Falling Water. Mullan's actually had a pretty decent quarter as far as score-wise.
Nice pass.
That is such a big step in a post player's progression when they can feel that they have the defensive player sealed and
on what side they're sealed.
And get that lob pass. Yeah, it looks like Burmarster's starting to figure it out a little bit down there.
Three at the end of the quarter, off by Dykes. That's how it's going to end here. There will be a running clock here in the fourth quarter because it is a lead of more than 30. So be a little quicker fourth quarter of this one, but stick with us, Silver Valley. It's 55-16 Miners right now. We'll be right back. All right, Miner fans, we apologize if the score has been off a little bit. I'm asking my announcer to do two jobs at once, and he's doing a great job because he's doing better than I would do. So
55-16 is the score. I have been verbalizing that quite often. It hasn't been matching on the screen. I apologize. I'll do better here.
All right, House with the ball up top now. Over to McKenna Merrick. Gets it inside to Hunter. Nice ball moving again by the Miners. Get the three-pointer.
House for a three-point shot from deep right side.
That'll make it 58-16 now. 7:30 to go here, fourth quarter. Dykes with the ball. Over to Falling Water. Brittany Phillips applying the pressure.
Ooh, and Dykes, quick three-pointer.
Not cast off from deep. Now it's going to fall into the hands of, I think that was Haig.
Here you go, Jay.
And they'll say it'll be tipped off a Miner.
Tiger ball underneath. Clock's running, reaching the 7-minute point. Stay tuned for Mullan Tigers versus the Wallace Miners boys varsity basketball game after this one, about 20 minutes after the conclusion. Are we going just right next game 20 minutes, or are they trying to keep it on track?
I sometimes they keep it on track, sometimes they don't, but I'd assume they'd probably try to keep it fairly.
Should be about right either way. Yeah, we're nearing 6:30. So here's Merrick left side, her entry pass to, oh, wonderful. It really makes me excited as a basketball fan and a prospective coach. I love to see that ball go in the middle, then see those post players turn and look short corner.
Turn it opposite.
Yep.
It's good stuff.
Grace Hunter doing real well with that, as is Hunter and Burgum. Great play from the Wallace Minor post players this evening.
And shots off to Mark into the hands of Hemphill.
Here comes House. I've lost track of the points so far. Phillips right corner.
Off the mark. Nice rebound there by Falling Water. It's going to be tipped out by Merrick. Again, you see it, the running clock now. It'll be that way the rest of the quarter regardless if we see a heroic comeback here out of the Tigers. So the Miners just need to take care of that basketball here at this point.
I wonder if that has happened ever, where team gets that running clock in the fourth quarter and then there's a comeback. Seems very unlikely, but crazy things happen in sports all the time.
I'm sure something is going to happen if it hasn't happened yet. It always does.
Wonderful move by House to get to the hole. Her layup no good, but cleaned up there by Macy Hemphill.
Yeah,
Macy making some nice contributions tonight.
Good job by Hemphill finishing that play. She had, 2 offensive rebounds on that.
Very nice job. Here's Dyke. She jump stops at the top of the key, gets the ball right back down low, and short corner for Haig. Her shot no good, rebounded by Hunter.
Nice job out of the Miners on defense that time. Here comes House again across the timeline. Hits Phillips. Another look inside. And Hemphill a little push in the back there, they're going to say, off of Falling Water, I believe. And it is on Falling Water. I think that's her 4th personal.
It is. See if she can hold on for 4.5 minutes here. 62-16. Macy Hemphill goes to the line for her first 2 shots. Up, good.
Nice job by Hemphill.
She's a good free throw shooter. Macy's second shot.
And off the mark.
No good, but chases it, or Phillips rather, chases it down in the corner.
Good hustle.
Gets the ball into Hemphill. One more. I would have liked to see one more pass to Hunter there. Puts it up and in for 2. Nice job.
She proved us wrong right there.
Sorry about that. We'll go to the audio here while we have some technical difficulties. House gets a couple rebounds down low, keeps getting rebounds. There's a big scrum for the ball under the hoop, falling bodies. Falling Water ends up on the floor. And the foul's going to be called against Grace Hunter of the Miners. And a whole new 5 will come into the game to close it out here.
Where's the thing? Yes.
Jasmine Nelson back in the game. Seems to have recovered. Another scrum for the ball on the floor. Here comes Welch left side. She's joined on the fast break by McKelvey Speck. Nice pass by Welch. Speck, her layup no good. Rebound by Murdmeister. Up and in. There's the action. So just under 3 minutes remaining, 65-16. Miners have a commanding lead here at Kirby Krulitz Court on this early January Idaho high school basketball game. Welch passes left side to Selke. Once again, they reverse the ball all the way over to Welch. Ooh, nice entry pass from Welch to Burgum. Her shot no good. Out of bounds to the Tigers. 2.5 remaining. On the floor for the Tigers, Nelson, Fallingwater, Haig, Blankenship, and that is, I'm sorry, that is Lindsay Waters.
There you go, Al.
That's not Lindsay Waters, I'm told. That is Kara Stahl, excuse me. 2 minutes left. Clock continues to run. Tigers continue to fight. Wallace continues to add a little bit of half-court pressure. Entry pass in the Fallingwater. Nice move to her left. Her shot up and no good, and batted out of bounds by Layla Burmeister. (67-17) here. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. Nelson will inbound the ball. She'll pass it into Sarah Haig, who puts up a three-point shot from the corner. It's no good. Rebounded by Welch, and the Miners are out on the fast break. Welch has Burmeister on the right side. Burmeister catches the ball, puts up a nice layup.
Nice job, Layla. Nice job.
69-16.
I will really apologize about the technical difficulties. We have this new joystick tripod controller thingy, and it pulled a 360 on us, and we
It's
were
a
not
manual,
expecting that. And now it's a manual, and so we're trying to fix that on the fly for you. But we apologize for the ending of this basketball broadcast.
The broadcast itself has been good. Just the video and the technical problems have been an obstacle for us. Here's Nelson back at the line. Nice to see her back in the game after coming out with an injury a little bit earlier.
And we're under a minute now here. This one's going to end here fairly soon. Good effort by both teams tonight.
And it was it is a nice feel in the gym having, these communities together. I think there are a lot of nice friendships between Mullan and Wallace people, a lot of overlap. People have spent time in both areas, and you can tell by the way people treat each other when they come to the gym. A lot of friendships and friendly faces. But tonight was the Miners' night, has been so far. Miners are 2-0 so far in this triple header. JV boys followed by the varsity girls, and we'll see if they can complete the sweep here, 7 o'clock.
Good overall performance by the Miners, and Ellie Welch was a standout, I thought, tonight with a
Ellie played great.
Yeah.
Ellie played pretty great. That last basket's going to count there for Chloe Selke, making the final score 71-16. The Miners come out on top.
All right, stick with us. We got one more game coming up tonight. The Mullan boys and the Wallace boys here coming up at 7 o'clock. We'll have another YouTube link up for it on the YouTube channel, so go to Channel 3 Sports Silver Valley, and the link will be up shortly.